Okay. So now let's start with the case 1. We have Asherto, Gatche, and Arevalo. Since these partners that does not have loan balances, loans payable or loans receivable, ibig sabihin nun, their capital is already equal to their interest. So, the interest we have is at 60, 80, and 100. So, what's the first step? So, ako kasi ang pinapatanda ko whenever I am teaching this cash priority program, I have here what I call IMREP. Okay? So, ano-ano yung sinasabi ko na IMREP? So, first, I have the interest. So, I get the interest. So, I get the interest by adding or subtracting the loan balance of the partner from their or to their capital balance. So, once I already get the I now proceed to letter M. What do you mean by, what is letter M? M stands for maximum loss absorption balance. So, ano ba yung sinasabi natin na maximum loss absorption balance and paano ba natin siya makukuha? So, first, after getting the interest, you divide, okay? Divide it over their P&L ratio. So, by dividing it by P&L ratio, makukuha mo na ngayon yung tinatawag natin na maximum loss absorption balance. So, since this is this partnership it is the profits and losses are divisible equally, no? So it's by 3. Ibig sabihin nito, each of them will have a 1/3 share in the profit or in the losses. So, pag kinukuha mo kasi yan, no? So, syempre, dahil fraction yan, pag mag-divide ka, times mo sa reciprocal or times 3. So, this will become 180, this will become 240, and this will become 300. Anong ibig sabihin ng maximum loss absorption balance? Ibig sabihin, ito yung maximum na loss na kaya lang i-absorb ng kanilang capital. Katulad ng halimbawa nito, no? Ibig sabihin nito na si Asherto ay mayroong maximum loss absorption balance na 180. Ibig sabihin nun, kung ang loss ay 180 lang, wala siyang magiging loss, magiging zero lang siya. Kasi 'di ba, assuming that the loss is 180, her share in the partnership is 1/3. It means that the share in loss, her share in loss will be 60 also, which is the same with her interest. Ibig sabihin nito, wala siyang magiging deficiency. For Gatche naman, ibig sabihin, kung may loss na 180, syempre 60 din yung share niya kasi nga equally divided, no? So, meron siyang 80 na interest minus 60 na share sa loss na 180. Ibig sabihin yan, may positive pa rin siya na 20 interest. Unlike Asherto na 0 na. Okay? So, si Asherto, ang maximum na kaya niyang tanggapin na loss ay 180. Kasi pag halimbawa, itong 180 ay naging 181. So, lumamang lang ng 1,000 pesos. No? So, pag dinivide mo yan sa 3 or tinimes mo ng 1/3, ibig sabihin yan, ang i-absorb niya na loss ay magiging 60.333. Okay? Eh, ang capital niya nga lang, or ang interest niya ay 60. Ibig sabihin, may loss na agad siya na 333 pesos. So, ibig sabihin, hindi niya nakakayaning i-absorb yung loss na mas mataas pa sa 180. Kaya siya tinatawag na maximum loss absorption. Ayun yung maximum na loss na kaya niyang i-absorb. So, for Gatche, ang kaya niyang i-absorb ay hanggang 240. Kaya kung makikita ninyo, kung nagkaroon lang ng loss na 180, and her share in the loss is 1/3, which is 60, so meron pa siyang positive na 20. But if the loss is 240 times 1/3, ibig sabihin ang share niya sa loss ay 80, ibig sabihin kaya niya pa rin i-absorb. Kaya lang, wala nang matitira. But if the loss, let's say for example, is 243 instead of 240, So, times 1/3. So, ang magiging share niya sa bawat loss ay 81. 80 lang yung meron siya. Kung 81 yung i-deduct mo na loss, ibig sabihin nun, hindi niya na kayang i-absorb, magiging deficient na siya. Kasi nga, ito lang ang maximum na kaya niya. So, same goes for Arevalo. Okay? So, kung 240, 100 minus 80, meron pa siyang tira na 20. Kung 180 lang yung loss, lalong may tira siya kasi 100 minus 60, meron siyang tira na 40. But come 300 times 1/3, ang share niya ay 100. So, 100 minus 100 is equal to 0. Kaya niya pang i-absorb kasi nga yun ang maximum niya. But if this will become 301, 302, 303, basta lumagpas ng 300, kahit piso lang, ibig sabihin nun, hindi niya na kayang i-absorb yun kasi nga ito na yung maximum niya, magkakaroon na siya ng deficit. Okay? So, I hope the maximum loss absorption balance is already clear for all of us. No? Okay. So, next to maximum loss absorption balance is R. So, anong ibig sabihin nga ba ng R? So, we're done with letter M. Now, let's go to R. R means ranking. I-rank mo sinong pinakamataas, sinong pinakamababa. Anong ibig sabihin ng pinakamababa? So, yung meron nating lowest na maximum loss absorption balance, siya yung tinatawag natin na most vulnerable partner. Bakit siya naging most vulnerable? Kasi nga, dahil siya yung may pinakamababang loss absorption balance, ibig sabihin, pag umabot na agad sa 180 yung loss, wala na agad siyang matitirang balance. Pero kung halimbawa, ikaw si Gatche, ikaw yung nasa gitna, no? So, kung ang loss ay 180, ito, wala nang matitira. Pero ito meron pa. Ito meron pa. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yung may pinakamababang MLAB, siya yung natawag natin na most vulnerable partner. Kasi siya yung unang-unang magkakaroon ng deficiency if the partnership incurred losses. Okay? So, siya yung unang-unang magkakaroon ng deficiency. Siya yung unang-unang magkakaroon ng negative balance. So, i-rank lang natin. So, R stands for ranking. So, this is the first, this is the second, this is the third. Now that we're done ranking the MLAB, now let's go to E. What do you mean by E? E stands for excess. So, kunin mo yung excess balance ng pinakamataas sa pangalawa. Kasi kung ano yung excess na yan, or excess or yung difference, no? So, 300, siya yung top 1. Sabi niya, ang pangalawa ay 240. So, kung papantay siya sa 240, okay, para maging 240 din yan at makapantay siya, ibig sabihin, meron siyang sobrang 60. So, yung 60 na yan, ayan ngayon yung tinatawag natin na magiging dividend ng priority. So, ito na ngayon yung tinatawag natin na priority 1. So, to compute for the priority, ito na yung letter P. So, P stands for priority. So, ang gagawin mo dyan, yung excess, okay, na 60, i-multiply mo ngayon sa kanyang profit and loss ratio. Kasi diba, kumbaga, parang ganito yung ginagawa niya. So, sabi niya, ako yung pinakamataas. So, kung papantay ako dito sa pangalawa, bago ka maka-receive, kasi bago pa tayo magpantay, kasi diba, makaka-receive ka lang pag nagpantay na tayo. Kasi ako yung may pinakamalaking absorption balance, di ba? So, sabi niya, so kung papantay ako sa'yo, bago ako pumantay sa'yo at bago ka maka-receive ng pera na katulad ng sa'kin, meron akong lamang sa'yo na 60 na loss, okay? Or 60 na absorption balance. At kung kukwenta yun, yung 60 na absorption balance, no? Ay, ang katumbas nun ay 20, which is 1/3. Ito yun, 20. Ibig sabihin, our priority 1 is equal to 20,000. So, anong ibig sabihin ng priority 1 na 20,000? So, ibig sabihin nito, kung mayroon cash available, you already know how to compute for the cash available from our previous video. So, see the video for your schedule of safe payments, no? So, let's say for example, that the cash is 24,000. Okay? The cash computed, available for distribution is 24,000. If you have priority 1 na 20, so you give this to priority 1, 20. Ibig sabihin, sa 24, ang automatic nun, makakakuha ng unang 20 ay si Arevalo. Okay? So, pantay na sila ngayon. So, rank ka ulit ngayon. So, pareho na silang top 1. Ito na ngayon yung nahuhuli lang. So, kunin mo ulit yung excess. So, sabi niya, anyway, dahil nakuha ko na yung pasobra ko sa'yo, pantay na yung ranking natin, para makapantay natin si Asherto, meron tayong lamang sa kanya na magkano? 60 ulit. Okay? So, this will become 180, 180, and 180. So, ibig sabihin, our priority 2, so we have 60 times 1/3, and 60 times 1/3. This is 20 and 20. So, the total of priority 2 is 40. Okay? Which is, this is for Arevalo, and, pareho lang yun. Arevalo and Gache. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kung mayroong tayong 24,000 na cash, 20,000 doon, mapupunta kay priority 1. Kasi siya yung unang priority. So, before natin bigyan yung priority 2, syempre, bigyan muna natin yung priority 1. Okay? So, meron pa tayo ngayon natitira na 4,000. So, yung 4,000 na to, mapupunta na siya kay priority 2. Ma'am, paano yan, ma'am? Dalawa sila na nasa priority 2. So, since 20 tsaka 20, ibig sabihin nito, ang magiging hatian nila ay 20 over 40 and 20 over 40. So, huwag yung malito, hindi yan laging pareho. Nagkataon lang kasi dito, equally divided. Kaya pag nagkakaroon ng ganito, equally din divided, no? So, 2. So, kanina ba ito mapupunta? This is for Arevalo. This is also for Arevalo. Then, these 2 na remaining, kasi 4 yan, diba? So, this will become for Gache. Ibig sabihin, sa cash na 24, 22,000 will be for Arevalo and 2,000 will be for Gache. Okay? So, ngayon na nag-equal na silang tatlo, syempre wala nang priority. Diba? Kasi nga, pare-pareho na kayo. So, pag nag-equal na yung tatlo na yan, ibig sabihin nun, pwede mo nang i-divide yung magiging available na cash using their profit and loss ratio. Okay? So, sundan natin kanina na-compute na natin how much cash will be received by Asherto, Arevalo, and Gache in the first installment. So, kanina, no, nakita natin na sa first installment, si Asherto ay walang nakuha. Okay? Si Gache, meron nakuha na 20, if I'm not mistaken. At si Arevalo, meron nakuha na 40. So, tingnan natin kung pareho yung lalabas. Kasi dapat pareho lang. Kasi whatever method you use, dahil both are alternatives, no? Or both are ways to compute for this. So, dapat makuha mo din to, no? Kaso, ano nga lang sabi ko dito? Ito lang kasi talaga ang sinusolve natin dito, no? So, kung hindi sinabi sa inyo kung magkano talaga yung cash, it will end this way. So, wala nang kwenta yung, di ba? Alam mo lang kung sino, pero hindi mo alam kung magkano. Kasi, what if hindi naman 20? What if hindi naman 60? Okay? So, tulad ng nangyari kanina. So, magkano ba yung naging cash natin available? As para sa inyo, this is 60. We have cash beginning. Magkano yung cash beginning natin? So, we have 10. Then, we have for realization, we have 130. And then, we have liabilities na babayaran natin, of course, na 80. Hence, this will be 60. So, ang tanong ngayon, kanina mapupunta yung 60. O, bigyan muna natin yung kay priority 1, 20. So, tapos na si priority 1. Bigyan natin ngayon yung kay priority 2. Magkano ba kay priority 2? 40. O, sakto lang, di ba? So, sino makaka-receive ng priority 1? Si Arevalo. Sino makaka-receive ng priority 2? Dalawa sila. 20 kay Arevalo and 20 din kay Gache. Ibig sabihin, kung susumahin natin, 40 ang makukuha ni Arevalo at 20 naman yung kay Gache. Which is, ayun din yung nakuha natin kaninang tayo ay nagkaroon ng schedule of say payment. So, same thing happen. Okay? Now, let's go to second case. So, I hope na-gets nyo, no? Ulitin nyo na lang yung video kung masyadong mabilis magsalita. So, now let's go to the second case. So, for our second case, we have Jeff, Irene, and Ruby, whose interest is not equal to their capital because Ruby has an outstanding receivable from the partnership. Kasi partnership yung merong utang. So, their interest is, so sundan lang natin yung IMREP. Sabi natin, kunin muna natin yung interest. So, getting their interest, Jeff will have 100, Irene will have 112,500, and Ruby will have 135, which is 125 plus 10. So, done with the interest. Now, let's go to the maximum loss absorption balance. And we will get that by dividing their interest by their profit and loss ratio. Okay? So, the profit and loss ratio, this is 4:3:3 or 40%, 30%, and 30%. So, kulang tayo ng calculator. Okay. So, we have 100 divided by 40%. So, the maximum loss absorption balance of Jeff is 250. For Irene, we have 112,500 divided by 30%. So, this is 375. And for Ruby, we have 135 divided by 30%. So, this will become 450. So, napaliwanag ko na kanina what is maximum loss absorption balance. So, Jeff will still have will not have deficient balance kung hanggang 250 lang yung loss. Upon reaching 251, Jeff will already incur deficiency. Upon reaching 376, Irene will have deficiency. And upon reaching 451, Ruby will have deficiency. But among the three, who is the most vulnerable? Okay, so the most vulnerable partner is Jeff because he has the lowest loss absorption balance. So, rank na natin. We have the MLab. Now, let's have it ranked. So, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. No? So, sabi ni Ruby, oh, wait ka lang, Irene. Before you get something, I must get something first. Okay? So, para magpantay tayong dalawa at makashare ka din kung gusto mong magpantay, makashare kapag nakakuha na ako ng pera, no? So, I might just get this. So, I have an excess of 75. So, the priority one will be 75 times the profit and loss ratio of 30%. So, 75 times 30%, that is how much? That is 22.5. Tama ba? Okay. So, that is 22.5. So, the first 22.5 or the first 22,500 will be given to Ruby. Then, the next priority, so, they are, equal na. So, para maging equal na silang tatlo, 250, 250, and 250, sabi nila, pakukuhanin ka lang namin, Jeff, ng cash kung kami ay makaka-receive muna nito at nito. Kasi ito yung lamang namin sa'yo. So, okay? So, we have here 125 and 125. Okay? So, 125 multiplied by 30% because both have 30% share. Diba? So, the priority 2 will be 125 times 30% and 125 times 30%. This is 37.5. Then after satisfying both priorities 1 and 2, dahil equal na silang tatlo, any cash will be divided using the profit and loss ratio. Okay? Maliwanag ha? So, on the first installment, di pa natin natuloy yung kanina, first installment lang yung tinapos natin. So, on the first installment, we have available cash of 82,500 if I'm not mistaken. Okay? So, we have a cash of 20, cash beginning, realized asset, na 215, and liabilities paid na 152,500. Okay? Kaya nagkaroon tayo ng cash available for distribution na 82,500. So, saan natin ibibigay yung 82,500? So, of course, satisfy first the first priority, 22.5. Ano na ito mapupunta? Kay Ruby. Next, priority 2. Kasya pa ba? Ilan ba yung ilan ba yung total nito? 75. Exactly? Okay. 75. Kaso ito, wala nang 75. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina. No? Ito lang kasi yung katapusan ni cash priority. But then, sabi ko nga, kung hindi ibibigay magkano yung cash, this one is worthless. Ha? So, 82.5. So, dahil hindi nakakash ang 75, hatiin natin. So, magkano pa ba yung tira dito? So, we still have 60. Tama ba? So, 60,000. Dahil pareho silang 30%. Okay? Or ito na lang gamit natin, 37 and 37.5 and 37.5. Hatiin natin sa dalawa. We have 37.5 over 75. 37.5 over 75. Sorry kung may naghihilik. No? So, this will become 30 and 30. So, hindi na natin ilagay kay Ruby. Then, eto na, eto. So, kanino ba yung isang priority natin kay Irene? O, kung meron na kayong naririnig na naghihilik sa background, alam nyo nang hindi ako yon. Okay? So, on the first installment, with 82,500 available cash, Ruby will receive an amount of 52,500, while Ariel will receive 30,000. And that is the same. This is the same with what we had kanina with the schedule of safe payments. Okay? So, on the second installment, we have an available cash of 100 kasi zero ang cash balance beginning natin. Then, amount realized is at 107.5. Therefore, the total is 107.5. Okay? So, yung tanong ngayon, paano natin natin yung 107.5? Question, bibigyan pa ba yung priority 1? Siyempre, hindi na, kasi tapos na to. Bibigyan pa ba yung priority 2? Ang tanong, nabayaran mo na bang buo yung priority 2? Magkano na ba yung nabayad natin sa priority 2? 60. So, ibig sabihin, meron pa tayong babayaran na 15. So, unahin muna natin yung 15. Kanino mapupunta yon? Paghahatian ulit nung nakalagay sa priority 2, which is Ruby and Irene. So, this is 7.5. In-equal ko na lang kasi pareho lang naman sila ng makukuha din. And 7.5. So, this is R. This is I. Now, we still have remaining balance of how much? We still have 92.5. But we're done with priority 1. We're done with priority 2. There are no other priority as J, I, and R already have equal loss absorption balances. So, what should we do with 92.5? We will use their profit and loss ratio. Okay? So, for JEP, so we have 40%, 30%, and 30%. So, what is the 40% of 92.5? So, this will have 37. Then, ito naman, magkano? So, we have 92.5 multiplied by 30%. This is 27.75. Is also 27.75. Okay, so this is for J, this is for I, and this is for R. So, sa 107,500 na available na cash natin, Ruby will receive, magaling kay Ruby. We have 27.5, 27.75 plus 7.5. So that is a total of 35,250. The same thing with Irene, 35,250. And for Jeff, we have a total of 37,000. So that is how you use the cash priority program. So what is the other use of cash priority program? So ito, pwede mo rin itong gamitin pang work backwards. Okay? So assuming di mo alam kung magkano yung ibibigay sa kanilang lahat. Pero syempre kasi ito, with just the detail regarding their capital or their interest and their profit and loss ratio, you can already compute for this one. Kasi wala kang namang hinahanap dyan na liabilities, wala kang hinahanap na loss, di ba? Wala kang ibang hinahati. You are getting all the computation from the interest and the profit and loss ratio, and all of the things follow through. Okay? So, paano ngayon? Let's say, for example, na hindi natin alam kung magkano yung nakuha ng iba. So, tingnan natin ngayon pag ano ang mga possible na tanong or ano ang possible na given. Let's say, for example, sinabi, Jeff received 37,000. If Jeff received 37,000, how much did Irene and Ruby got from the liquidation? So, ito lang yung meron ka. Pero sa 37, si Jeff. Eh, si Jeff, nakita mo, wala sa priority 1, wala sa priority 2. So, kung wala siya sa priority 1 at priority 2, ibig sabihin, magkakaroon lang siya ng pera using the profit and loss ratio. Okay? Or, ibig sabihin, dito lang, kasi diba, kailan lang ba siya magkakaroon ng pera? Kapag kapantay niya na yung dalawa. So, pwede mong gawin, 37 na na-receive ni Jeff, you divide it by his profit and loss ratio. Kumbaga, work backwards tayo. So, 37 divided by 40, you will get 92.5. Tama? Sabi mo, ang tanong niya, how much is the total cash received by Irene? How much is the total cash received by Ruby? If you can still remember, Irene received 35,250 on the on the second installment, and on the first installment, this is Irene. Meron siyang na-receive kanina, the first installment na magkano? 30,000. So, a total of 65,250. For Ruby, on the first installment, naka-receive na siya ng 52.5. And on the second installment, naka-receive siya ng 35.25. So, she received a total of 87.75. So, sabi natin, ano-ano ang possible na tanong? Ito lang ang given. Okay, ha? Ito lang yung given, tsaka ito. Ano-ano ang possible na tanong? Number 1, total cash. Distributed. Okay? Number 2, cash distributed to partners. Pwede ka rin tanungin ng loss on realization. Pwede ka rin tanungin ng book value. Depende kasi kung alin ang given dito sa dalawa. Okay. So, dahil ito lang yung given, tsaka ito, pwede mong gawin 37. Sabi ko nga, wala siya sa priority 1 and 2. Divide mo na agad sa profit and loss ratio. Kasi yun lang yung way para magkaroon siya ng share. So, 92.5. So, sa 92.5, kung total cash naman yung tinatanong natin, ang gawin mo, so ito na yung no priority. Plus mo na ngayon yung dalawang priority natin. Plus 22.5 na priority 1, plus 75 na priority 2. Therefore, the total cash distributed amounted to, so we have 92.5 plus 22.5 plus 75. So, the total cash distributed is 190. Okay, kita nyo ha. Ito lang yung binigay, tsaka ito. How much the cash distributed to each partner? So, alam mo na agad. Sabi mo, Jeff received 37. Okay? Tatlo lang naman yan. We have Jeff, Irene, and Ruby. So, si Jeff sabi mo 37. Eh, ang total cash ay 190. Okay? So, bigyan muna natin, sino ba na-compute mo sa priority 1? Si Ruby. So, si Ruby meron ng 22.5. Ay, sorry. Okay. Sa priority 2, both of them received 37.5. Ay, tama. Then, ano pa? Dito, sa no, so, okay na to. Dito sa no priority, no? 37 lang dyan yung kay Jeff. Ibig sabihin, in excess of 37, so meron pa silang makukuha. Magkano pa ba yung excess natin dyan? No? So, ang excess natin dyan ay aabot pa ng 35? Magkano? Ano pa ba? 70 point? Something pa ba? Tignan na natin. 92.5 minus 37. So, meron pa tayong 55.5. Okay. So, dahil pareho lang naman yung ratio nila, 30 and 30, no? So, magiging 30 over 60. 30 over 60. Divide na lang natin sa dalawa. Divided by 2. So, each of them will share in the no priority amount an amount equal to 27.75. Okay. Therefore, at the end, so Jeff will receive 37. Irene will receive 37. So, this is 0.25. Plus 1 ka, we have 75.25. Okay. Then, tama ba? Okay, 75.25. Then, for Ruby, she will receive, ito, magkano na to? This is already 60, so this is 87.